Didn't help, huh?
Didn't help.
Did it try swapping the ROM, or was it
no, this is
just
the
receiving
same,
it?
just receiving it.
Okay.
You know, but it looked pretty clean.
So you got to fill you in on what's going on. This Commodore 15, it's a stack of 1541 drives actually. These two at least have okay logic. This one, when you turn it on, it just keeps on spinning and spinning, which indicates that the logic on it is probably wrong, and we're trying to replace some of these ROMs on here to see if that'll help.
No, it's the other one.
Ah, bummer. So it's the non-socketed one.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's kind of sad.
A little bit that I don't have that.
This is a replacement 1541 ROM adapter.
Okay.
So,
Oh, cool. So you can just kind of put the replacement in there and try it then, huh? So this is the bad one, huh?
I think that that's the best.
Mm-hmm. Okay, they could both be bad, to be honest.
It can be both, but
My current desk is like 2 feet this way.
I mean, if you don't need the CRT and you can use the.
Now, can you just piggyback the ROMs, or does it not like that?
I had never tried it. I don't know,
It does. I've got a 1084S.
but I will not throw this away
Right.
because it just
The red light went off, but the motor's still
Yeah, the
spinning.
motor is still up. What it says is one of these two ROMs
I
is
actually
bad.
was able to get the
Uh,
same, the same Amiga that I used to have like storage. I got the 500.
I think there should be a mount to it.
Yeah. And
you see that it's, this one sounds pretty bad.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Remember that the
those are in there. And funny enough, because I didn't know about the difference.
this one have everything in socket.
Mm-hmm.
The green line.
Maybe we can do a transplant. We can get it working. We can transplant the motherboard.
That'd be interesting. Because all you have to do is just disconnect the...
Oh, hold
Headers,
on.
huh?
You have a different drives.
Yeah, this is the Alps kind, I think, right?
Yeah, the Alpha. This is the chronic.
Mm-hmm. Okay, all the screws, huh?
And this one is in socket. But it's nasty inside.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Let's see, how do I actually respond to the comments on Streamlabs? I see people saying, "What up?" There's Hops or Key. Hey, Hops, good to see you again. Hopefully you can hear me all right. I don't know how to respond to your comment in Streamlabs though, so it's kind of a bummer. All right, so here's. You can't tell how dirty this is until I get really close. It's really
this
quite
is gonna
corroded, huh?
strip out.
Oh, it's
need
really
something-
tightly in there,
yeah.
huh?
Well, it's small, I think.
Oh, I'm gonna get a bigger one.
Yeah.
Okay. What if we really press down on it? Hold this for me. Yeah, you're right. That is kind of small.
Yeah, it's small. You're gonna strip it.
All right. Well, yeah. Just have fun with people on camera, I guess. I will. This one. This is the same one. We're getting a bigger one. Although to be fair, there weren't a lot of Phillips kind of back there, I guess.
Well, we can show the people around.
Yep.
This is a 1200 with the Vampire. We're trying to get here a 2000 working with a Pi Storm. And a regular 500.
Icon.
So if you guys want to see, let's see.
Like I said, it's just the ID and fast so it shows up as a little bit faster than.
I have the iGame situation on here too, huh?
Well, we can hear the Pi Storm and all the OS that we can run.
And kickstart.
So what does fast ROM give you?
You have.
Is it math operations?
Yeah, no, fast ROM is the additional memory, right? So you have.
Oh, fast RAM, sorry.
Yeah, it's 8 megs of fast RAM plus currently it's 1 mega chip RAM.
We just boot up from Apollo OS to
So-
Workbench
But I didn't want to have an accelerator because they already have some other accelerators in some other Amigas and kind of issues with the compatibility and stuff. Yes. So this is my Frankenstein Amiga.
And these are all the OS that we can
Taken
run.
from another, or
Let's go back here to the repair.
Howdy. I'm wondering where the screws for this guy. Let's see that. We'll find them later, I'm sure. This is still kind of tricky, though.
I mean that is rusted. There you go.
Hey, check it out.
Yeah.
Enough pressure will do the trick. Okay.
Let me tell you, maybe not too bad. They just need clean.
Right. Hopefully. Put this.
Just
there's-
move it up.
No? Okay.
No, it's just.
Cool.
Yeah, this is the part.
And both of these are socketed, luckily.
Yeah, let's see if what we can get here.
Alrighty.
Put this one here.
This one was also from completely. I don't know. It's nasty.
Yeah. Kind of don't want to touch it, huh?
Yeah.
All the buttons work. So yeah. Basically my DIY.
Try first reinserting the ROMs. Here, this one can be a bunch of stuff now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord. Yeah, this one looks
Yeah.
a little
Crunchy.
bit rusty. Put it right there.
Mm-hmm. Let's take a look at a rusty ROM, huh?
Which accelerator?
It's 533.
Okay.
It is.
Yeah, a little bit of rust on that.
No, this one's not too bad.
That one leg, huh?
Now let's try first. Let's try that. I'm gonna know that'll work. We have a 9029.
HC533.
Well, let's see. Cool, huh?
Which processor is used for an accelerator?
So
Yes. Well, there's a lot of rust. I mean, I doubt it's mouse pee-pee, but you know, it's just a human environment. It probably doesn't bode well for the heads.
this is the check with the
This did come from a rather, well, it may have come from a rather mouse-rich environment, though, in its time.
It's definitely faster than this one.
Alrighty.
Like I said, I had some problem with compatibility.
Let's see how two new ROMs do.
There you
Hey,
go.
that fixed it, huh?
Let's fix it.
So what sort of chips are these on here?
These are standard EEPROMs.
Like 128s or what?
I'll try to remember. I can take the. Really, it's an adapter. You will use a 2360. 20. You can see the adapter.
Okay, 2364 and 67.
2764.
Okay, cool.
Two 2364.
Yeah, so I don't have a lot of 64s lying around, unfortunately. I've got a ton of extra 128s.
You can still get them. You know, a bunch of people still sell them.
For sure. Yeah, I
So
gotta
now-
barter with a friend,
now
I
we
guess.
got it working. We're gonna test which one of these is bad. Okay.
Yep.
So I'm gonna take this one out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put the original one
Mm-hmm.
and see if we can. It still works.
But this one is good for, you know, with the.
It's always fun squishing it back in, huh?
Did I put it right? Yes, I put it right.
Okay.
So it was the actual ROM of the unit.
Positively the top one.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So let's put the. Maybe it started working. Maybe you just need to reseat it. Maybe it was rusted.
Right, let's give it a try. I
Yeah.
could always go back at it with a fiberglass pen or something.
Yeah. No,
Nope, it's bad.
that
huh?
one is really bad.
Let's just throw it away then, I guess,
Yeah.
huh?
I would say these, you know that. And let me tell you, maybe this is just need a cleanup.
That's fair. Yeah, I might
Yeah.
still go at it with fiberglass pen and see what happens.
Yeah, I would say
And what kind of a downgrade, because that was one, you know,
Mhm.
yeah, this chip is bad.
Mm-hmm.
After that, let's see. Yeah, I think that you can clean all this up.
Mm-hmm.
You just need, I will take it apart. You have a Sonic cleaner.
I do.
Put all this through Sonic cleaner.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Cool. Even the heads and everything?
I don't know the head. The head cannot be watered.
Okay.
Not the head. But the main board, I will take the plastics out and disassemble it. And,
Right.
Don't put in water the transformer.
Right.
Right there. That's all. But the main board, you can clean all these. I think that you can get it in pretty good shape.
Cool.
I had seen worse, and I restored it in a pretty good shape.
Seen worse working, huh?
Yeah, but this one,
Good.
you know, we get the multimeter. We have to check online, have to verify, but we can test we can see if the head is still working.
Well, let's go ahead and do that real fast. Hold my phone again. I can go
Yeah.
grab a laptop and.
We just need, multimeter. And too bad that this one, I bet that is the same. We just have to desolder that one right there. Whoops, I turn her around. Sorry, guys.
Hold on.
Let me see where.
That was the first one where they got rid of dogs, wasn't it?
No, you still have those. You still have those. You see, I remember it had a good menu that you can log in those only, and then you can go to the window. So.
Any log in here?
No.
So do you modify the entries on the Pi
Looked and everything was modified already, so.
with the additional stuff that they found?
Yep, already had that. And that was for the hard drive as opposed to the having anything to do with the RTG.
It's not getting the modes. You go over to screen modes and go cancel that.
Yeah, I know. Another thing that you can do is, and that I will suggest, maybe download a version that they, yes,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
yeah,
earlier.
that
Yeah.
sometimes they change a couple of things
Right.
and
I don't think it's been out a little while. I think it's been out since November, I want to say.
but again, you have to that the Pi is most the Pi store most of the time they test it with the stuff that they already have. That's right. New stuff sometimes you have to wait until they implemented it.
Right.
So you can guys see right there Pi Storm.
Yeah. Francisco, I'm ready if you want.
Oh, there you go.
You want me to take over?
Yeah.
Streaming?
Streaming.
Let me check in my documentation because every time I look for how to test the test.
So it should be a fairly simple method.
Yeah,
This is keyed, and pin number 2 is out. We just have to
Test 15.
jam these leads in there enough to. I think basically the deal is these should all show some degree of resistance, not a completely open, not a completely dead short either.
Yes.
Oh,
I wonder if that's enough. We'll see.
Retro Pi, I guess, and
That's actually showing 16.5 ohms. That's a good sign.
trying to think now.
This is showing 27.6 ohms. You want to come over here and look at the multimeter too? Cool, yeah, get up nice and close.
Yeah.
27.6, and finally we get first and the fifth, and that's showing, oops.
Oops.
Well, let's hope that's something. I hope it's not a big bunch of nothing. That's going to do something. Good,
Yeah.
32.6,
Sounds
good.
like it's alive.
And then we'll try this to that, just for good measure. That's 16 point, okay. That's floating around, that's fine. These two, okay. 11.6, and this is perfect. So this one has good head, or good heads at least. Then
There's only one way.
it's gonna go like this, it looks like. Sweet.
RetroPie or
So, get that ROM back in action, we might have a good drive here.
Yeah. If we can desolder that.
bad one.
Yeah, I wish
You
I
know,
would've
you
brought
cannot
that.
do it. I can bring you stuff next time.
Yeah, the Raspberry Pi OS.
Yeah, it might just be a matter of time. Let's come over and look at this one
I
now.
hadn't used RetroPie for a little
So,
while.
This is gonna be the interesting one.
yeah, why? Oh, because it's all corroded, right?
Well,
Yeah.
it sounds more.
We don't have high hopes, given that this is so rusty up here, but we'll see what we read. Okay, let me
Oh, this can be clean. So.
nice and close together. All right, we looking good from the camera perspective.
Laptop
All right,
in more for less. I had to
we have resistance 27 ohms. We have 1 and 4,
Yeah.
12.8, good. 1 and 5,
copy it over.
24.8.
You have a good head.
This one here. Is that? No, that's not
No,
even a pin,
that's
is
not a
it?
pin.
Okay. And so that's this.
Yep.
26.7,
Touch
good.
the other one.
This is
Yep.
12.4, and then finally we'll do these two. 14.7. Sure enough.
You have resistance.
Yep. So,
So
encouraging.
I would say the only thing that you need is this.
Yep. So I just need a 2764 chip
Yep.
to buy at home, and then can burn it myself probably.
You can. Yeah. There you go. And you have a working and clean this up.
Yeah. Cleaned up nice and good. Do we want to take apart the others to test the resistance as well?
Yeah.
I think that would be good. We can pop the old RAM in there for posterity's sake, I guess. You
You
could
want-
one off or something just to indicate that it's the bad one, I guess.
Oh, leave it. Do you know which one to look for? Because this had the number.
Oh, okay, that'll work too.
Yeah.
I just don't have like
It's
I guess
bad.
it doesn't matter,
It
right?
doesn't matter. It's bad.
Yeah.
You don't need to keep it in a perfect shape condition.
Fair enough. All right. Yep, get the tiny screws.
Back to the.
Oh, here. Take this.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
I'll
then
take
we
the
can do
little
study
one.
one for sure. Okay, we're gonna take apart the other ones real fast. See what we can do.
Seems like we have a manufacturing factory line.
Yeah, I know, right? Doing a little dance. The dance of the Commodore 1541s. One is taken apart, the others get put back together.
So I would say those is cleanup, lubrication.
Whoa, what's that?
What? Oh,
In in the corner.
What the
you don't want to ask.
Oh no.
Some nasty stuff.
Yeah, this is a
That's what I
nasty
think.
drug.
Yeah, this is.
You know about the secret of the 1541, right?
What? It makes sound.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, easily amused here, huh? Now, taking these screws out is always, quote, fun, because they like to go flying. Let's see what we can do. You got one. Okay, there goes this one. It's on the floor. Did you catch yours?
No,
yet?
not yet.
Okay. Might have to try that again. I get. What's in the there?
Screwdrivers, so they just come off.
Yeah, that might help too. All right, let's see. So this is this.
Yeah, I think this one came out as well.
Okay, good.
Oh, there you
We're just doing it the incredibly cheapo way, right?
go. You get all four?
Not yet. There's
I
this
think
one
this.
still up.
Okay.
Sometimes brevity is not your friend.
No, thou art heartless, right?
Consistent.
Absolutely consistent. I don't think we've invented any anti-gravity devices yet. Yes, all right. Now, let's see. I can actually...
You have to take the top out.
Do I? It looks like I could grab this with pliers or something.
You can
Not
try.
recommended.
Here.
Okay. I guess this would probably be a little more reliable. Looks pretty clean though up here, luckily. Okay, cool.
It's amazing that after 30 years,
Still works.
It's still working.
So interestingly,
Only had 3 keyboards.
yeah, is the one that you can replace is the one from CR. The one from CR didn't have the
How was the progress?
No,
Pretty good.
not so much.
Although, still not doing it. Trying a couple different things.
Oh, the legend like that. That was a BCF, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Stacy had a talk about how to keep your electronics tidy and updated. You know, you check your capacitors and everything clean and all that stuff. It's like, oh my God, I need to watch that particular.
So
Yeah.
I always,
It's all on YouTube.
I always
Oh, I know.
I get disappointed with the people that say, "Oh, if it's working, don't touch them."
Oh yeah.
No, she is proactive
I'm,
about this.
I'm not that kind of person. I say anything that's 20 to 30 year old,
Go in and
go and clean it up. Take the capacitors out, put new ones.
That looks a little high. That's saying 15 kilo ohms up here.
It's still marking capacitors.
This is 24 ohms. 11.4 ohms. This is looking a lot of sus, isn't it? Now we got 15 kilo ohms again, probably the same deal, and then we got these two here.
Still look like it's working.
We'll see, I guess. Just don't have faith this will last too long, I guess. But
This one looks pretty clean.
it does. It's really
Yeah.
clean. I think this is actually the one with the Apple logo on top, is it not?
Really? That's a disgrace. I still say it.
No, it's not.
Okay,
Not the
good.
Apple logo one.
I think that the Apple logo is the one that still made, or is this one that didn't work?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the one with the press
You see?
kind of latch, right?
You see that's they
was
put the
just a
Apple
bad
logo
bug.
on top of it.
Yeah. Let's see.
Let's see.
Yeah, put that on camera real fast. There's somebody that actually stuck an Apple sticker on top of this.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it broke.
That's why it broke.
I guess if you would put an Atari sticker on it, it
Oh,
would
it would
burn,
be worse, it would
burn the house.
Yeah, put it on the side first. You had like 2-liter dents. Do you see them? There you go.
Cool.
I have disassembled too many of these.
Joyous, huh? Let's see. Yeah, and then finding the thread is always so fun, right?
Yeah, that's what it make it fun. So another thing that people are doing.
You're kidding me with this. Oh, it's like way off. There we go.
Another thing that people are doing here, you can add a fan, a 3D printer, added a fan here because this is the part that gets really hot on this drive.
Yeah, this driver, the power transistor. Huh?
Other ones, what they do is that they replace the complete powers.
Yeah.
Remove this transistor, jump it around, and just inject 12 volts into it. And
There we are.
remove the heat. Because, man, in the old days, we used to have
Things
two
are-
of these on top of each other.
Oh yeah, really
Oh man,
squished
it
up,
was
huh?
like a heater.
Yikes. So there we go. This one.
They used to sell a unit that you can put 2 of them with a fan and put the monitor on top.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah, I don't remember what was the name of that, but
Yeah, it's funny sometimes when you come across some of the old fan desk setups for the old computers. I got a Kingston fan that goes on top of an old Mac Plus.
I had 2 of those. Had to replace the fans on them.
Oh wow.
You can still find them. Those are, I think that they're 18 volts or 24 volts. They're hard to find, so.
I see.
I would say then go online, they still sell them, buy 2. Just to keep them around.
Yeah, sometimes you don't know when things will disappear, huh?
Yep.
Alright, so we're gonna set this is likely to be working-ish, I suppose.
I would say to have a pretty good chance.
As long as we have alignment, I suppose, huh?
I would say that they will work, that they will align perfectly, that they, I bet that they will read. Formatting, that will be another question, that's right, because it has to be aligned.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the cleaner of the Commodore ones, I guess. Then we have
You know, for example, you can take the case out of the Apple one, remove the Apple logo so it doesn't damage that one.
That's right, we can't transfer that bad mojo. Okay. Why don't you talk about your system a little bit on camera?
Sure. I mean, that's my 500 plus Frankenstein build. Bringing pretty much every part is from different Amiga or different parts that are stacked together.
Nice.
Even 500 keyboard is here is not even complete because I didn't have the right keys. And yeah, it does have the ID and fast RAM. It's not an accelerator, but it's just the ID and fast RAM and the kickstart switcher. And the 500 Rev 8 board was upgraded by me to 500 plus configuration. Other than that, it's just working Amiga.
Oh, look at the other two.
Oh yeah, I figured you were Cool.
This one too, that's right?
Ah, yes. Yeah, that one was good.
That wrong.
Yeah, bad ROM. Yeah. Try one more time at this one. So, it's pretty lucky though. Let's see. All right, maybe more drastic measures. We'll get Gravity to work with us, right? There.
Yeah, that case looks pretty good.
Ooh, I want a rod back up in here though.
Oh,
They're pretty dirty in the back.
what happened here?
You think that looks like a burned up, or is it just a lot of flux or
No,
what?
you see it's dirt there.
Oh yeah, it's dirty inside.
It's dirty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it doesn't look like a capacitor blew up or anything. And it works.
Yeah,
Just
believe it or
like clean
not,
up.
the ROM's tested good. We saw the logic work on this one, so now let's see what the heads do. I think that head trick is really interesting with just the resistance on it. Kind of reminds me of like pinball solenoid coils.
So where do you find all these ones?
I don't remember, to be honest. I just had them for a long
For a
time.
long time?
Yeah, the one that's missing the Chicken Lips logo is from Computer Reset. But I don't know where the other ones came from. Okay, let's measure this guy real fast and see what we get. Alright. We get our 5 to 3. 5 to 3 shows good, 25. 5 to 2 shows 11.6, and 5 to 1 shows 22.5. Now, 3 to 1 shows 24.6, and 1 to 2 shows 11.3, good, and then 3 to 2 shows 13.7. I think we have another winner.
Okay.
There you go.
So, new caps, I would say, clean up, new belt,
Yeah.
and you have a drive that will last you. And please, if you're gonna store this for any, put it in an anti-static bag and put the gel bags to keep moisture out.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, the silica gel bags and
They're cheap.
bags. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I get them all the time in packaging. I probably have a bunch in the trash can right now.
And you can buy a gallon of those. You just have to make your own bags.
Yep.
And when they get pink, just put it in the microwave and recharge them.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Good to know. So the cheap kind I get, I don't think you can.
No, but this you can get in Amazon.
Okay. Nice.
And it's good to also kind of run those drives for every now and then.
Right.
Just to recharge caps and, you know.
I will say, like I've been telling everybody, everything that's 20 years old and have electrolytic capacitor, swap them, put new ones. And sometimes if you can afford the, not the electrolyte, the polymer ones,
Yeah.
they're more expensive, get the polymer one.
Interesting.
Yeah, but even the new ones will dry out if you want. You'll be using them for several years, right? So.
Now, if your electrolytics, yes, the polymer lasts longer.
Yeah, polymer rolls.
And if you can get the problem, the solid one will be the best ones, but sometimes those doesn't come in high capacitors.
But in my experience, the caps that were, you know, 89, 87, you know, no, they were actually quite good. I mean,
the Macintosh.
the Macintosh, so Macintosh is a different story, right? But the ones that I've seen on 500s, for instance, are not that bad. The 600, the later the SMD caps that came in 600, 1200, oh my gosh, CD332, these are bad. They're always crapping out, you know. I think this one still have the original caps. I haven't changed it. Everything works fine.
You're pushing it. I still would say that change it.
Well, you can reform them too. You know, you don't have to necessarily replace them, but if you can subject them to kind of low voltage to start with and crank it up, then that could.
Tech Tangents did a video on reforming caps. He actually even put an app. Basically, there's a script, web app that you know, if you have a specific equipment, it kind of automates the whole process for you because you have to crank up the power for those, you know,
Yeah, it
every
takes
now
like
and
a
then.
whole day or something.
Yeah, but he made it, you know, automated. You know, so you basically hook up the cap to a power supply and control it from the app.
Yeah, because I've seen this.
Just recap them. They're cheap. Come on.
There's a guy with like a 36-part series on redoing this gigantic HP workstation from the 70s, and he spends a long time reforming all of his caps too. I've actually got a couple of those. I need to go through that set of videos too.
I have done so many that I should have recorded them, all of them, and put it online. But yeah.
Well, that's the best we can do for right now. So what we've discovered is that 2 of these have bad ROMs, 2 of them seem to be just fine. We think that they're all going to have working heads, except for that one that's measuring 17 k ohms. That's a little suspect to me. Francisco seems to think that should be good though.
So we're taking bets. What do you think? Is working or not working?
I think that they're all working. I think that he's going to be able to test it. I will clean the head with alcohol before you put anything on it.
Well, there's a long road to hoe still, I think, because we might have belt issues, we might have
That's right.
alignment issues, etc.
Speed issues because it's the
Oh, the RPM rate, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
And the RPM is easy to adjust, but
Yeah, that's just a pot.
yeah. But still, you need the right disc to adjust it. You need that speed. No speed. They still sell it. You can order it.
Nice.
And before you do any alignment, you have to
Gotta hook it up
change
to
the
too,
belt.
right? Okay.
You don't need to with the
No more
software.
Osmo stuff, okay.
If you have the right, that's what I'm talking about. You have to order the specific disc that is formatted in a specific way to do the alignment.
Okay.
But,
Very well.
yeah, but I think that they're all working.
So for posterity's sake, this is kind of the dirty one with the C64 logo, and it seems to be testing just perfectly. And this is really needs to be cleaned up. This one is the one that's missing the logo up here from Computer Reset, and it's definitely this one's bad. Once we replace this, then we should be good to go.
And clean it. That
Yes.
has to be clean.
And then this one, we think that the ROM that's unsocketed, is the one that's bad. Because you tried to change the socketed one out and it doesn't. And then this one back over here, this is the clean one. And this is the one that had the slightly higher than I was expecting ohmage measurement on the head, so we'll see.
All right.
Cool. Well, that's about it, I think, for now. Awesome sauce. Well, Chris, thanks for joining us out here. I think It's about 4 o'clock, so we're gonna wind it on up. Thanks for joining us over here from Dallas Makerspace for an abridged version of the DFW Commodore and Amiga club meeting from February of 2024. And from all of us and the room, we'll see y'all maybe next month. Maybe. Bye, y'all.
I would doubt it.